Dead zone. How the Ukrainian war is moving inside Rosyth Belgorod region of western Russia, which borders Ukraine, has been shelled and attacked by drones hundreds of times. Kiev, Ukraine. The enemy is turning the border district into a dead zone. Roto war months. It has been fired upon and attacked by drones hundreds of times, 130 in May alone, Russian officials say. As a result, 32 people were killed and 157 injured. The regional governor, Vyacheslav Gladkov, said in late April. Correspondent covering the Russia-Ukraine war on his Telegram channel on Saturday. The retired Colonel Yuri Kodyanov, who reports from nearly every war zone in the former Soviet Union and whose Telegram channel has 420,000 subscribers, is not talking about Ukraine. The districts include western Russia's Belgorod region, which borders Ukraine. In recent such an approach in other countries, they are deeply mistaken, said Lieutenant General Ira Romanenko, former deputy chief of the General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Moscow had no choice but to strengthen its reserves in Belgorod and the neighboring Kursk and Bryansk regions by moving troops from other hot spots, he said. Ukraine's reformed military-industrial complex, which made the ex-Soviet country the world's 9th arms exporter some 10 years ago, reportedly produce at least 10 types of drones that can fly hundreds of kilometers and strike targets deep inside Russia and annex Crimea. And even if not all of their strikes are spot-on, swarms of drones will be able to overwhelm Russian air defense systems and keep them and their personnel away from the front lines. A fugitive opposition activist from Russia says the general public is well aware of the military threat, and some hope it will trigger a coup against Putin. There was an understanding that there would be more drone attacks and an expectation that someone in the vicinity of Putin would find a snuffbox, referring to the murder weapon of Russian Tsar Pavel that I killed in 1801.
Russian cruise missiles and 3 and critical infrastructure facilities. The Air Force launched 5 Iranian-made Shahed combat UAV posted on Telegrams from Bryansk region, as well as 6 Kh-101 and Kh-555 air-launched cruise missiles, which were fired. Meanwhile, Russia claimed last month that it had taken control of the besieged city in eastern Ukraine, the scene of a city in the southwest. One said, "It is essentially World War I, where we've seen waves of infantry, in many cases unsupported by combined arms, going up against defensive positions in the war." He said 99% of his men had left Bakhmut positions. Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar said Russia wanted to create an impression of calm around Bakhmut, but shelling was still at levels, several buildings damaged, while officials in neighboring Bryansk also reported shelling was imminent. He said, "We strongly believe we will succeed. I don't know how long it will take."